Hello, this is Beetlebear, co-designer and artist for Starmade. This is episode 2 on the basics of playing Starmade. In our first episode, we covered building a simple salvaging ship to collect rare minerals. After finding a station and taking some of its valued plex glass, it is now time to expand upon our ship. What I'll need to do is collect some hulls, lights, engines, and plex glass from that same station so we can begin work on the skeleton of our ship. After we build the skeleton of our ship, we'll cover using power units, thrusters, doors, storage, gravity, missiles, antimatter cannons, and most importantly, shields. Hopefully, if there's time, we'll go find some pirates to own. Alright, so what I've done so far is I've gone and got some black holes and some plex glass and some light and whatnot, so I'm ready to build the skeleton of my ship. So I'm going to want to convert my current ship into this new, better ship. So what I like to do is I like to actually break my ship down. So I'm going to go into build mode by pressing spacebar and just start removing everything, except for the core, of course. Just kind of get rid of all the stuff. And then this will give me an idea of how to kind of design my ship. And the number one thing that's important here is to protect your core. So I'm going to build a little area around the core using black holes. So I'm going to give a little space. Just kind of create like a room around the core. So 4 cubes going out in every direction from the core. And then connect them. And I'll show you guys how to use advanced build mode too in a second, which will be fun. Maybe we'll even put some wedges on this ship. But the main purpose of expanding our ship is so that we can go out and fight some pirates, because that's where the big money is earned. But pirates can also kill you. So you want to be careful, you want to make sure you have shields and weapons and a ship where your core is protected. Because if your core gets destroyed, you go bye-bye. And you could build the skeleton of your ship any way you'd like. This is just how I'm doing it for this tutorial. Alright, now we can actually build the walls of this thing pretty easily using the advanced build tool. So you can get into that by holding down left control. And then over here on the right side of the screen you can actually play with symmetry planes or change how many blocks you're going to place in what direction. So X, Y, and Z. Y is up and down, Z is, well, it's one of the, you can actually check it out by playing with it. So I'm changing Z to 5, so this way is Z. So we want X 4 by 4, and then we can just build a wall right there like that. Real simple. And we can make that same wall in all the spots where it needs it. And I'm just holding down left control to bring that up. Makes building a ship real fast when you really get the hang of the advanced build tool. Okay, so we got all those sides. So now I need to change X to Z. So I can build these walls. But I only need 3. And this is why I got all those holes. Those black holes. Just so we could quickly do this. Alright, so it looks like I got a nice little cube here. With holes in the bottom and holes in the top. And now I've also got some plex lights. I'm just going to stick them down here and at the top as well, so I have some light on my ship. And here's a trick. While you're in build mode, I don't know if I showed you guys this in the last one, but if you hold down left shift and use WASD, you'll move around real fast. So when you have a big ship, that's really useful. Okay, now we just got to close this up. I'm actually going to use some engines, which I don't have a lot of for some reason. I should have bought some or mined some. It's under general. We don't need too many. We can get more later. And I'll build a little reactor on every single one of these. Just a baby reactor. That'll give us enough power for this little ship. And also to power the shields, which is important. Okay. So that gives us 2400 E per second. Just with those 4 reactors. And we can put some on the top too. And that's also useful if you get, your reactors on the bottom blown out. At least you have 4 independent ones on the top. Well, I need to get more engines. I think it's time to sell some plexiglass. So I have some money. There we go. Oh, I have money now. Look at that. Buy the rest of those. And get some thrusters. And some shield dispersers. And a cockpit, because when you're in your core, you can see out of your core, but that's like the main computer. You don't want to sit in your core when you're in your ship, so you're going to use a cockpit to look out. So buy one of those. And then I'm going to get a blockade buster missile computer. I'll get 4 of them. Buy a bunch of missiles too. We're going to need those. You'll see why. Okay. So I just bought a bunch of stuff at the store. Going to finish up my power here. I don't have enough to make that last one, but whatever. And we could put these right here. Just kind of using the blank space to fill out my ship, and then I'll cover these up with hulls. But this way I have a nice interior too to walk around in. That reminds me, I need to get a gravity unit and some doors. Okay, so the gravity unit is in the store. Grab a storage, gravity unit, and a couple doors. Okay. Need more light in here. We can take this stuff away too. We don't really need that. That was just to build our ship, just to build the proportions correctly. Okay. All right. So we'll put our gravity unit down, find it in the inventory by pressing I, putting it on number 7. Just plop that down right in the middle. And next, we should add a door so we can get in and out of the ship, and a cockpit so we can see what we're doing, and a storage. I need to buy one more of those missile CPUs because I want 4 of them. And the reason why I want multiple missiles is because I can assign one to each of my hotbars, and they have a timer, a cooldown timer. So you can't just, you have to fire one at a time and then wait. So it's good to have multiple. All right. So we're currently connected to the core. You can verify that by pressing C. You can see all the things that are connected to it. And I'm going to place these missile computers down. I'll put one on each, just in case, for redundancy. Okay. And they're all independent. You can select them by themselves by pressing C. So I'm going to select this one here and build my missile cannons on the outside of my ship, or on the front of my ship. So that's one. Select this one with C. Place these. See how they're turning purple? That means that they're being... And these ones aren't purple because they're controlled by that first computer. This is the second computer. So go in here and select this one. Okay, and I need to buy more missiles now. And lastly, this computer. And now we can press T and see all our different computers. We can assign them a number key. We definitely want to do that. And then we can give them a test. Oh, we need to add a cockpit so we can see. Put that right there in the front. Okay, now with these missiles you can see it's locking on. That's why your little reticle changes from big to little. See, it's big right now, it's red, it's locking on, it's locking on, locking on, and it's locked on. So I can fire that missile and it will hit that asteroid right there. Bam. Ouchies. And then we can see the cooldown right here, and it's kind of slow. And if we're fighting space pirates, we want it to be a little bit faster, even though we have 4 of these. So let's add more missiles. So we're currently on this one. We'll add 18 more missiles to each one. So that's that group. We'll go in here and select this computer. And now add on to this group. And then we'll select this computer over here. And add on to this group. And we could also use the advanced build tool here. It's just 3 by 3. Just like that. And you can build it out real fast. Alright, so we just added... Oops, I made a mistake there, see? I got excited. I gotta remove these now. Because they're part of that other group that I was just building on. I gotta select that computer. It's a very common mistake when you get excited. So go back in here, select the computer, and then I can do it. There we go. Most excellent. Alright, what we want to do next is throw our storage unit down so we have somewhere to store things. That's right there. And a door. We need a door to get in and out of the ship. And we'll put that on the back. So that's a plex door. I'll show you how to use that in a second. Okay, so that's the back of our ship. And then what we want to do is cover these things up here up, because we don't want them being disturbed and exploded. And do the same thing on the bottom, except we're going to use the advanced build tool to do them quickly. One right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. Okay. Hi, kitty cat. I'm recording a video. Okay. Now we're going to put some shields down, because we're going to need those. So I grabbed my SD shield dispersers, and I'm just going to throw those in the corners of this ship. Again, they're not all next to each other, so if one part of the ship gets damaged, it doesn't mess up everything for me. And you can see on the left side where your other stats are, how many shields I have, and how fast it recharges per second. So I got about 5,000 shields. That's pretty good for right now. And we just want to double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. I could throw a salvage computer on, but we're going to run out of time in this episode, so I want to make sure we go fight some pirates first. So, just to show you guys some things, I'm going to get out of build mode, press R. So now I'm just floating around in my ship. I can hit that gravity unit by pressing R. And now I'm walking around on my ship, and I can press spacebar to jump. And the jump is dependent on how long you hold down the spacebar. So you can jump high or jump little. And then I got all my various computers in here. I can activate my storage unit by pressing R. I can throw some of the stuff in my inventory on there, but if it gets destroyed, so does my stuff. I can also leave the ship by pressing R on the plex door. I got this little hangar here. If I jump out, I'll be in the local gravity well of the ship, though, so I'll fall for a little bit. But I think it's just about time that we go fight some pirates. Alright, so let's go fight those pirates. Well, we gotta find them first. Sometimes that's the hardest part. Alright, so jump in my ship. Press spacebar to go into flight mode. I'm going to press an arrow key to jump into my cockpit. I'm going to make sure my weapons are assigned. Okay, we can give this one more test too and see how much we own this. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think we won't have a problem destroying some pirates with this configuration. Okay, yeah, and the recharge is pretty fast too, so let's see if we can find some pirates floating around in our nav. Let's go to that station. Maybe there's some pirates over there. I'm gonna find some pirates to kill, to kill. I'm gonna find some pirates to kill, to kill. Okay, so here's that station that I've been eating to make some money. No pirates here. We'll go this way. Could be pirates over here. And you might even find a station that has pirate turrets. That'd be great, because we could just fire our missiles from way far away and hopefully destroy them. Nothing yet. And it's easy when you're in the nav. You can kind of use this scroll bar, go up and down, and you'll see a bright red indicator. That's a pirate. And my best advice for trying to find pirates is don't go in a straight line. You know, kind of patrol the area that you're hanging out in. And you'll find some pirates. Or they'll find you. So I'm going to kind of make a roundabout here towards where I started. Maybe we'll run into some pirate scumbags that need some killing. There's some planets over there. There could be pirates by the planets for all I know. We could fly towards there. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, is we'll go this way. And maybe we'll run into some pirates. They're hiding from us because they know we have awesome missiles. Nothing yet. Some interesting asteroids over here. Oh, there we go. Pirates. Oh, there's a lot of them. This is going to be fun. You can press F to target. Let's see if we can hit him from over here. And we'll fire on this guy. Oh, he's coming after me. I don't think he likes that. Don't fire at me. Eat a missile. My shields are holding up. You can look right above my health meter, and it shows my how much shields I have in silver. Those missiles are going to hit you any second, buddy. Looks like I got him away from the group. They didn't even notice. Jeez. This guy's tough. Look at all his missiles just following him around, too. They're not very fast. I need to make the missiles faster, I think. Oh, I think I blew half of him up. I can't really see him anymore because I don't have a cockpit. which I can take care of. Oh, my ship got all eaten up. But that's why it's good to have the core where I have it, all protected and whatnot. Alright, where are you? Time to finish him off. You're dead. Where's my loot? I didn't even get any loot from that dude. That sucks. This is when you rebuild your ship. So, I'm just going to go in here and kind of patch things up a little bit. I'll have to work on the inside too. Usually the pirates drop loot, but for some reason my pirate didn't drop any loot. So, patch up my holes here. And just remember, when you repair things like your missiles, you have to select the proper computer. Alright. Not too bad, not too much damage. Looking good. Alright, so in my next episode we'll repair the rest of the ship. And we'll add to our weapons array, because obviously using one type of missile doesn't really work, especially against one enemy. So we're going to add different missile types, and we'll add some lasers, and some cloaking units, and jammers, and who knows what else. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in again. I'm glad a lot of you are enjoying these episodes, and I'm glad they're helping you. And thanks for playing Starmade. This is Beetle Bear out.